we're going to record this meeting, and at the end of the day, we are going to upload it in our YouTube channel. So as the meeting runs, if you see or if you say something that you don't feel like it is, you don't, and you mind several parts of our meeting to be shared to the world, just let us know. We're going to redact it or we're going to postpone it so that it won't get uploaded into the YouTube. Okay, just let us know if you feel uncomfortable if this meeting's recording will be shared in our YouTube channel. Okay, what am I going to do? Present. Oh yeah, okay. Okay. Where did I put it? And where? Okay. I'm still sharing my screen. And by the way, I'm bringing some snacks. Yay! So it's an oatmeal cookie. It is a healthy cookie. It is a kacang. Rambin cake. Rambina. Oh my god! It's a real rambina. Yes, indeed. Do we have application on it? No, I mean, do you remember the Kongguan yang with the That's what I meant. Okay, so is it visible? My screen to anyone? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to National Finance Toastmasters Club weekly meeting. Before I officially open the meeting, I'm going to give a little presentation about our little club so that our first timer here would understand about our club better. First thing first, what is Toastmasters actually? Okay. So Toastmasters International is a non-profit educational organization that teaches public speaking and leadership skill through a worldwide network of clubs. We have 354,000 members across 145 countries, divided into 16,200 plus clubs. We provide supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. We've been around since 1924, so Toastmasters have been helping people a lot. What makes us different also is that we have pathways. So pathways are the path that best align with your interest and objective you want joining Toastmasters. We have 11 pathways ranging from presentation mastery into visionary communication. If you see Toastmasters at the university, you may say pathway as our major. You may choose one or two majors that best suit your interest in joining Toastmasters. And also in pathways, you can see pathways as a game also, because pathways have 5 levels, and each levels you have several projects that you have to finish in order to finish your level. After getting to know Toastmasters in general, I'm going to introduce our club in particular, Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club. We are initially BKF or Badan Kebijakan Fiskal Toastmasters Club. It is one of a unit in Ministry of Finance. We were chartered in early April 2017 by our founding fathers, Irwanda Wisnuwardana and Andi Yoga Trihartanto. We are a club, family, a safe place for you to have fun and to grow your leadership and public speaking in English. Mind to tell you, Toastmasters actually is not an English club. It is actually a club with different languages that you may find in Indonesia even. You may find Bahasa Toastmasters, Mandarin Toastmasters, Korean Toastmasters, but in Ministry of Finance, we choose English as our main language. This is where or how we hone our leadership skill by taking care of the club. So here are the beautiful faces of people who run the club daily. We have the president, the vice president of education, vice president of public relations, Pradita Gusina, vice president of membership, Marcella is our secretary, Martina Senja is our treasurer, and Akrawarkai is our surgeon at arms, or we may say it, kayak seksi perlengkapan gitu ya. The guy who controls everything about our meeting physically and virtually. And here are our members' faces, but we haven't updated yet because we're still waiting for your photos to be given to us because you decided to be a member. And you may wondering why? Why should I join Toastmasters as a member? Because you will gain these benefits. First, it will improve your public speaking skills. It will build your leadership skill. You have the chance to practice writing speeches and presenting in a group setting. So as I have explained before, Pathways have several projects, and in this project you have to write your project first. That's where the writing part comes in. And then you will gain a competitive advantage in the workplace. You will build your self-confidence and self-awareness. You have unlimited personal growth. You can work on networking in a safe, I rather say safe than small, safe and supportive environment, and it will maximize your potential. We have our meeting every week, and in every session of us, we have 3 main agendas. The first is the prepared speech. Second is the table topic session, and lastly is the evaluation session. So in prepared speech, it is a member-only session where our members will deliver their speech in order to finish their pathways. In the table topic session, it's open for everyone. You can deliver an impromptu speech by answering our prompt. Can be in the form of questions, pictures, songs, or anything related to that day's theme. And lastly, in evaluation session, we are going to give a feedback of the meeting in general and your speech in particular. So this is what makes us different also because we're not only encouraging you, but we are also helping you in getting better in your speech and your leadership. If you want to know more about our meeting guidelines, you may come to our Instagram page and see the guidelines highlighted below. In every meeting, we have several people who also take care of the meeting. We call it meeting roles. This is where we hone our leadership also. First is the Toastmaster of the meeting, is like the MC. We have table topic master, the one that will lead the table topic session. We have general evaluation, the one that will conduct the evaluation session. We have timer and grammarian, it's pretty self-explanatory. Counter is someone who will count in your speeches so that you will what is it? Aware. You will be aware of how many times you say in your speeches. And lastly, it is bell counter. The counter is the one that will count or will collect the vote for the best table topic speaker, the best prepared speaker, and the best evaluator. We're going to have an award at the end of the meeting. Our meeting is held every Friday. We've been using this hybrid setting, so you may come through Zoom or you may come offline in Gedung Juanda 1 in activity-based workplace, first floor, from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Jakarta time. And if you wish to come, don't forget to register yourself through bit.ly/rsvp-mfmc. And it's open for everyone, not limited to Ministry of Finance staff only. And if you want to join us as a member, you may contact our VP membership, Toastmaster Dita. I'm going to stop presenting that so that you may see her number. You may contact our VP membership, Toastmaster Dita, to her WhatsApp below. She will gladly guide you about our membership. And she's also here, so if you have any question, you may hit her directly through the chat. And lastly, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at MoF Toastmasters Club because we mainly use our Instagram to share our news. I think that would be all about our little club. And if you guys will have any questions regarding our meeting, regarding our club, please don't hesitate to ask us through the chat, through the Instagram DM, or if you know anyone here, you may WhatsApp us and we will gladly reply. Without further ado, I'm going to check. Do we have everyone? Yes, I guess we have everyone. And about the Kadika is able to pick the bisa. Okay, so it's normal, right? Yeah, no changes. Okay, so I think we have everyone. And with this, as the president of Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club, I'm going to call this meeting open. And I'm going to give the control to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Maggie. Maybe the screen is yours. Oh, di sana tuh ya. One second. So this is going to be our lecture. Next shift lecture. So happy Friday. Welcome to finish our so several days off, I think your brain are starting to wear off. You've started to forget how to talk in English. You've missing your friends out, and then you cannot wait to come to our meeting again. And today, your wish is granted. Today, we are going to have another delightful meeting, just like our previous meetings before Idul Fitri. And we are coming with a very fresh theme today. So our theme today is, wait, I have to see my cheat sheet. The art of work. I don't really get it actually, the concept of this theme, but nonetheless, as we embark our meeting, we will start to grasp the idea of the theme actually. And I think it will be very interesting because we are talking about the art of our work. Perhaps it is the soul of our work. We will find out more, especially in our topic session. As well, we are having our work of the day. It is heed, meaning attention or notice. For example, as long as her to-do list are done, she pays no heed to her coworkers. Atau in bahasa like kayak tidak menggubris gitu ya, menggubris gitu ya. So we highly encourage you guys to incorporate this word heed into your speech. Later on, I'm going to type the word of the day into the chat box so that for those who cannot hear me correctly, we will not misheard the word of the day and you can use it in your speech. Today, we are having the full agenda. It's very rare, yeah, in Strong Finance Toastmasters Club to have full agenda like this. Today, we are going to have three main agendas. The first is the prepared speech. We are going to have the double topic session in the second agenda. And lastly, we are going to have the evaluation session that will be led by our GE. Without further ado, we can start our meeting by introducing the role takers that will be led by our GE. But I'm going to check first. Are you available to be the GE?
Yeah, I'm here, but I'm still on my way. I think I can speak now.
Okay. So,
is it my time now?
Yes, please introduce your team.
Okay, so thank you very much, Toastmaster Maybe, as the Toastmaster of the day. And hi, everyone. My name is Tita, and I'm so sorry for the inconvenience because I'm still on my way and I'm reaching home right now. I'm going to be your general evaluator for today. So I think previously Mandy has mentioned that we have some roles in every meeting. So as the G, I think this is my time to introduce all of the role takers for today. And let's start with the grammarian, which is Toastmaster Akara. So to Toastmaster Akara, the screen is yours.
Iya, udah kok ini semuanya ini semua. Luar biasa,
Hello, everybody. To all the online and offline participants, my name is Akara Watakai, or you can call me Akara or Raki. And today I will be acting as your grammarian. As you may already infer from the name, what the grammarian does is that he or she takes notes of any kind of grammar misuses that you may use in your prepared or table topic speech. So it's pretty self-explanatory. And at the end of the meeting, after the GE has led me to deliver my report, I shall deliver what I took note of in this meeting. And hopefully we can all learn together from the way I deliver my report later on. And hopefully we can all improve our grammar together. And I should say that it's been like I I don't know how many times I've been the grammarian in this club, but I learn something new every day, and I hope you do too. And I think that's all. Maybe one more thing that I should remind you is that to use the word of the day in your speeches, which Kak Mehdi has explained to us before. Our word of the day is he, which means to pay attention to. This word isn't actually something that you would hear nowadays. It's not exactly a word that you hear in everyday conversation. It's sort of like an old English, but hopefully because we have the word of the day, he, today, you would be able to understand what it is and to use it in daily conversations or in formal speeches and stuff like that. So that's all from me. I give the control back to Kadita as our GE. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Akara. What a great introduction. And I think he is one of our best grammarian guys. So please enjoy his evaluation letter because you will find some insightful things from him. And the next is, I think, going to be the counter. Pardon me, who is the counter for today?
Me, Kadita.
Oh, Aan, yeah. Okay, so
Yes.
to Toastmaster Aan, the screen is yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Rita, for the opportunity. Hi, everyone. Good evening. My name is Aan, and I will be your counter. As the counter, I will count and note any overused words and also maybe the filler words that every speaker say in their speech. So the like and also the repetitive words. But please make sure that this is just for the evaluation to make your speech better in the future. So don't take it as a burden, just deliver your speech as best as you can. So thank you, back to you, Toastmaster Dita.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Aan, our beloved counter. So let's try our best to, to minimize the use of the real words. And thank you very much, Aan, for introducing yourself. The next one is, I think, going to be timer. So to Toastmaster Anja, the screen is yours.
Should I need to stand all the way there? Okay. Hi everyone, good evening. So it's been a long time since I last joined Toastmaster. Anyway, today I will be acting as the timer. And since today we will have a full agenda, which the first agenda is the prepared speech session. So in the prepared speech session, the speaker will have 5 to 7 minutes to perform their speech. And there will be 3 lights, that is the green, yellow, and the red light. If the red light flashes on the screen, it means that you have 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. So that is for the prepared speech session. And for the topic session, each speaker will have 1 to 2 minutes to perform impromptu speech with given topics. And for the evaluation, because we will have 2 prepared speakers, therefore we will also have 2 evaluators. They will perform their speech in the time frame of 2 to 3 minutes. I think that's all for me. Back to you, Madam G. Madam GE, you're still unmute. You're still muted.
Okay, I'm so sorry because previously I got a phone call. So thank you very much, timer Anja, for the introduction, especially about the timing for the 3 sessions. And I think the last one is going to be our ballot counter to Toastmaster Iren. The screen is yours. The screen, I think the stage is yours.
Thank you, Kadita. So everyone, my name is Irene, and right now I'm taking a role as ballot member. So you know that there will be the best level public speakers, and because today there will be 2 prepared speakers, so there will also we will also have the best prepared speakers for today. And I, as ballot counter, will call for the voting to announce who will be the best public speakers and the best speakers. Oh yes, and the best. So in the end of the meeting, not really the end of the meeting, we'll share about the voting in Zoom and announce about the results. I think that's all from the ballot counter. Here again to our general director, Toastmaster.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Irene, for the introduction. So everyone, don't forget to cast your vote, and we have many people here for the prepared speech and also for the table topic speech. So don't forget to cast your votes. And Toastmaster Media, I kind of forget. As the G, should I introduce the evaluator and then go to the prepared speech session, or is it you?
I think it's me.
Oh, okay. So
You
okay.
will
Let me introduce my.
you will call the evaluator later on in evaluation session.
Oh, okay. So I'm so sorry because I kind of mixed up about this one. Okay, so thank you very much to all role takers, and as for me as the general evaluator, I'm going to pay attention to the meeting in general, to the whole meeting, and I will deliver my observation about our meeting today in the end of the session, and I will also lead the evaluation session in after the table topic session. So thank you very much, everyone, and I think it's time to go back to our Toastmaster Mehdi.
Okay, thank you so much to Master Dita as LGE. Please give a round of applause to Toastmaster Dita and her team today. Hopefully the meeting will run well and all of our role takers will do good job in executing the roles respectively. And now we are ready to embark our first agenda, in which it is the prepared speech session. Today we are going to have two prepared speakers. The first would be Toastmaster Irene and the second would be Toastmaster Anne. The evaluator will introduce each speaker's speech details, and since Toastmaster Irene would be the first speaker, it's me. Hi, I'm the evaluator. It's me. I'm going to be the evaluator of Toastmaster Irene. I'm going to introduce Toastmaster Irene's speech to you. But please, Toastmaster Irene, okay, Toastmaster Irene has shared her. Toastmaster Irene, what is your purpose? Itu dia mau masuk leadership development. Yeah. No. So Toastmaster Irene is taking her leadership development pathways. Is it does it exist? Leadership development. Leadership development. Me myself forgot. Leadership development pathways. She is currently on her level 1 and she is reaching her last project. Today's project is for her to practice applying feedback and serve as a speech evaluator during a club meeting. So in this project, there will be like 3 parts of the project. The first is the speech. Toastmaster Irene would have to deliver her speech. And then in the second speech, she would deliver the same speech, but by applying the feedback that she got from her first speech. And lastly, she has to evaluate someone else. And that project would be done and her level 1 would be done also. Toastmaster Irene, this is you are approaching the end of your level 1, so I'm so excited. So are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Toastmaster Irene, not really your dream come true. Not really your dream come true. Toastmaster Irene, the stage is yours.
Jadi bukan sidang. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Mehdi. Okay, guys. So last month we have long holidays for 8/23, right? Yes. And we also have another holidays. So I think Indonesia is holidays right now because last Monday week, we're commemorating International Labor Day. And talking about labor, talking about all of the workers, I believe that in here many people has been working. And I want to ask you guys in here and the people in the Zoom, the question is, right now, currently, are you working in a field that is really different with the major you took when you were in college? You can raise your hand. Okay, baby, raise your hand. You can say chat box, yes, me. Is there any people that say it's me?
You can
Okay.
maybe you can
Okay.
raise your volume, so.
Okay, so if,
They say no.
if you working right now, currently working in a field that is really different with your major in your college. Okay, guys, thank you for your response. Based on the research, you know that for about 20%, maybe until 25% of all graduates currently working in the fields that is related to their major. It means for about 80% of the graduates working in the different fields they were taking when they were in college. So actually, it's also happened to me that when I was a child, we dreamed to become an architect because I love to see high buildings, and not only but high buildings, but also I love to see about the design of a house, the interior, everything else. One day when I was a child, I talked to myself. I want to be a great architect. I want to create a great design that everyone can see, that everyone can know that it was designed by me. It turns out that I didn't get a chance to do it. Because in here right now, I'm currently standing in front of you not as an architect, but as a civil servant, which is really, really different with the dream when I was a child. But from that, as I grow up to be the person I am today, I learned our dream when we were a child did not fully define our future. Because some people may end with the job they dream when they were a child, and some other people may end up with the job that they were really dreaming about when they were a child. But what I want to say in here is not a failure if we experience things that is really different to the dream when we were a child. And I call it as unexpected things. We know that we live in the world full of unexpected things. Maybe we think that it's very, very bad things that happened to us. Or maybe those unexpected things can become a fully surprise to us. But in here, I have to say that the most important thing is not those unexpected things. But we must hit to something more important than that. It's about how we face those unexpected things that can happen in our life. Maybe it can happen very, very different to the dream that we were about. Then in here, I want also to say to you guys that even though our dream don't come true, and of course, our dream must not always have come true. So I think what most important in here, life is still go on even though our dreams come true. And life is an art. It's full of colors. You can change your colors until you find the field that is really suitable. Until you find the colors that is really suitable for your life. And it's okay if you keep changing your dreams, if you keep changing to the things that you really want to do. And at the end of the day, from those unexpected things that we think is really, really bad for us to happen in our life, maybe can be the best thing that can happen to our life in the future. Because at the end of the day, you will think about the process of it, the journey of yourself, until you saw a new thing, until you see a new things that you may say, yeah, I think this is the dream that I will dream right now. I think this is the new way of me right now. And in the end of the day, you will see and you will say, now I know the reasons why those unexpected things that happen to our life must happen to me, because I will experience that to be the person I am today. Thank you.
Good job, good job. Congratulations, Toastmaster Irene, for executing her speech very, very well. And now we are going to hear another great speech from our member to this aspect or PPE, Toastmaster Aan. I'm going to call her evaluator and none other than Toastmaster Anja. Toastmaster, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mehdi. I will be coming there. Wait a second. Takes me 1 second. Soon. Go here. Thank you. Hi everyone, it's me again, and today in this speech prepared by our own Toastmaster, I will be acting as her evaluator as well as her timer. So wait. So Toastmaster Aan will perform her second project, if I'm not mistaken, right, Toastmaster Aan? Raki, can you
Yes, yes.
highlight her? I can see her.
Yes.
You're on the screen. Hi, Aan. Hi,
Hello.
Aan. Oh my God, it's so Aan. Okay, that's okay. So Aan will perform her second project for her pathway, which is the strategic relationship level 1. And this will be my first time evaluating, so I'm kind of nervous as well. So that's what I believe I still haven't got your speech title. Can you type in the chat for me so I can read it to our audience?
Oh, sure.
Ada di ini ya? Bulan apa? Okay, so I see. So Toastmaster Aan will deliver her speech titled New Networking Analyst Possibility. Oh my God, it's all on cap. Sorry, guys. So Toastmaster Aan, New Networking Analyst Possibilities. Toastmaster Aan, the screen is yours.
Am I audible and visible?
Loud and clear.
Thank you. COVID-19 is such a blessing in disguise. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests, please type 1 in the chat box if you agree that COVID-19 makes us easier to connect with the others. For example, people from other cities, islands, and even continents. Please type 1 in the chat box. All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Ayas and soon to be Toastmaster Wiguna for the response. So with no doubt, I believe that the pandemic inspires us a new way to connect with people, with the community, and even with the program virtually. Like what we did today, I am in Bima right now. Some of us are in Jakarta, Sumatra, and the list goes on. And I have a story about how the pandemic inspires a new way to connect with people. All right, in September 2020, while waiting for my graduation day, I enrolled for edX. It is an American massive open online courses created by Harvard and MIT. Actually, I don't want to talk about edX, but I think this information will be useful for us. So by signing up for edX, we can take free online courses from the best universities and also the best institution in the world, like UC Berkeley, MIT, Harvard, Microsoft, and many more. At that moment, I took TOEFL IBT test preparation provided by ETS. And in the introduction, ETS provided us with the discussion box where we can post any questions, comments, and anything we want. I perfectly remember on the discussion box, a Nepal guy posts and saying, anyone who would like to practice speaking together, please put your email in the comment. Then I just put my email in the comment, and of course, with no expectation. 1 week later, I got an invitation in my email to join a WhatsApp group. I was very excited and could not wait to practice with them. Long story short, after practicing together maybe 5 times, could you guess what happened next? Yes, an American English tutor who was one of the group members sent me a private message, said, hey, I am interested in looking for your practice. How did you guys do it? I am planning to arrange a TOEFL course. And I was so amazed at that moment because, I always pray to God to guide me in enhancing my networking skills for endless possibilities. Time flies, and we finally arrange TOEFL classes, starting from speaking, reading, and writing. We create a community and develop a website as well. As you can see here, I'm sharing my screen. Yes. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and guests, new networking and less possibilities is one of my motto in my life. My networking with this American English tutor didn't only bring a strong connection with her, but also brought the other American and also Argentinian tutors, then transformed us into a group of teachers and English learners who come together to organize learning and conversation spaces to connect students from around the globe. I always remember this moment when a WhatsApp private message brought me into a wonderful journey that constantly challenged the organizers and also me to think bigger and try out new ideas. My relationship with these American English tutors didn't only help me as an individual with personal growth, but also contributed in enhancing my professional careers. For instance, when she helped me reviewing some essays for G20 and also ASEAN Chairmanship License Officer recruitments. That's very impactful for me. Their help is very meaningful. And I could not imagine how this private chat from WhatsApp brought me into this position right now. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, it is important to remember that it's not how a network starts that matters, is how it evolves. Networking, I think, is a currency of our age today. An individual who has the ability to make and grow a connection with one another will always be in a place where they can progress and go forward. Most of the people think that networking is a skill set, but from today, I hope we can start to convince ourselves that networking is not only a skill set, but also a mindset. A mindset that believes the people on our left and also our right can help us in a way we cannot possibly imagine. Without further ado, I would like to ask you guys to start building the network because new networking and less possibilities. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster Mehdi.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster, for delivering a very inspiring speech, so I don't know who should talk first. Let me, okay. I will resign. I will resign.
Thank you so much, Master Aan, Toastmaster Anja also, and congratulations to Master Aan for finally not discarding that draft of speech of yours and finally use it in a very fruitful way. And that would be the end of our first agenda, prepared speech session. You're going to hear again from both evaluators in the end of the session, in the evaluation session. And now we are ready to embark to the next agenda, in which it is the table topic session. Today's table topic session is very special because we have our visiting Toastmaster, Toastmaster Ayasi. So in Toastmaster, it is very common for a member of another club to come to another club's meeting and help them out, and that's what Toastmaster Ayasi is doing today. So Toastmaster Ayasi, as our table topic master, I'm going to give the control to you.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster of the meeting. So very good evening, everyone. My name is Ayas, and I will serve as table topic master. And in this session, everyone can try impromptu speech. So the speech is around 1 to 2 minutes. So, so it's a good time to hit each other. Wait a moment. So I will show the screen, and if you are ready, please chat on chat box or say on opening I'm ready. And don't forget to use word of the day hit, meaning attention or notice. The first topic of today is, why do you think international workers days need to be celebrated? Why do you think International Workers Day need to be celebrated? Anyone to try? Okay, TM Dita, do you want to try? Because I see you're ready.
Well, actually, I was just going to respond to your question, but okay.
Okay. Once again, why do you think International Workers Day need to be celebrated? It's time to over to you, TM Dita.
Okay. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So why should International Workers Day should be celebrated? I think it is quite easy to answer because we have workers in the world. We have millions, thousands, not thousands. I think it's hundreds of millions workers in the world. Yet the issue of workers has always been something that has never satisfied people, right? Because I think what I realize about workers and people in general is that managing people is the hardest thing to do in management. Even though in management subject, we have the specific issues about managing the human resources, because it's really hard to manage people because people tend to have this kind of expectation, this kind of rights, and also obligation that they need to do. Yet we have people who, how do you call it? Yeah, memperkerjakan people. They also have some things to fulfill. So it's like we tend to have this kind of missed expectations between the workers and also the, how do you call it? Yeah, yang memperkerjakan orang. Yeah, I kind of forget about that. Perhaps if you have anything.
Higher, maybe, Karita.
Yeah.
Higher.
Okay, yeah. So people who hired them, I think we have this kind of missed expectations. So we tend to see this kind of workers issue with around the world, not to mention in Indonesia. So I think there's always something that we need to celebrate here, because there's always something to fight for the workers, because that kind of missed expectations, I suppose. So why we need to celebrate it? Because we have workers, and also we have and all of the workers and also the employers. So thank you very much to the Toastmaster Aldila that have this kind of different expectations, and also we have rights and things that we have to provide for all of the workers in over the world. So I think that's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster Ayashi.
Yes, thank you so much, Dita, for sharing with us. Yes, I do agree with you because a lot of worker in the world need to be needs, yeah, hits, yeah, because 90% 90% workers in the world, yeah, they need to be hits. Okay, and next one, the next topic is AI could replace equivalent of 300 million job. AI could replace equivalent of 300 million jobs. Who wants to try?
Can I try?
Oh, for sure. Soon to be Toastmaster Aldila. Once again, AI could replace equivalent of 300 million job. Over to you.
Has the time started yet?
Yes, it's over to you. You can start. Soon to be Toastmaster Aldila. Hey, you are still muted. We can hear
Okay.
you.
Yeah,
Okay,
can
it's
you hear
okay.
me? Can you guys hear me? Am I clear now?
Okay, you are audible.
Okay. Okay. So while I think that the fact that the AI technology is gaining more prevalence and significance in the today's world, and it's true. I mean, it's a fact that a lot of jobs could be eradicated because of the AI. I think it's also an opportunity for us humans with brains, with creativity, to explore more jobs that probably haven't been discovered before. Because like previously, before years ago, before we had like YouTube or social media, there were jobs that back then our parents weren't even capable of thinking of jobs such as content creators or like YouTubers. But now we have a lot of jobs like YouTubers, and it's probably one of the jobs that AI cannot exactly replicate, even though it is also true that there are a lot of AIs out there that have somehow become YouTubers, but behind them, there are a lot of people taking care of those AIs. I mean, AI can replace people's jobs, but in order to make the AI replace those jobs, we still need people to make them do that. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but if we take more heed into the people who are responsible for creating the AI technology, I think it can be a better opportunity for us. But yeah, it's possible, but it can be quite hard. But yeah, I think it's possible. Like it's still an opportunity for us. Yeah, I think I'm done. I'm not sure I'm making any sense with it.
Yeah, thank you so much, Toastmaster Aldila. Yeah, I do agree with you because when I knew there was a platform like AI as well to make presentation. How come a lot of people will replaced by presentation robot? But in another side of mind, people will always win as long as they keep enhance and improve themselves. Okay, thank you so much. And then we will go to third topic. That's why do you think are some long-term effects of AI replacing human jobs? Why do you think are some long-term effects of AI replacing human jobs? Who wants to try? I see soon to be Toastmaster Wiguna or Martina or Wiguna. You want to try?
Raise her hand physically.
Oh, Martina. Okay. Okay.
I
Toastmaster
I-
Martina.
think you will stand from here from here. Yeah.
Okay.
Aku timer. Nanti wait.
Okay. Okay. Once again, why do you think are some long-term effects of AI replacing human jobs? Over to you, Toastmaster Martina.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster ISC, for the topic given to me. I look at the time now. So what I think is starting to the effects of this so-called artificial intelligence is in the end, in the long term, I think it will eliminate several jobs that is previously done by the people, just like machine. Because back then, like several centuries ago, in companies, in manufacturing companies, especially, we tend to use a lot of human labor to do all of the tasks. However, since the modernization and digitalization and so on happened, so little by little, the roles of the humans are being overtaken by the machinery. And this is what happens with artificial intelligence as well. So, for example, I think there has been a topic in America that the Writers Guild or the union of the writers that works in the Hollywood is currently on strike because of this AI, because they see AI as a quote unquote threat, because they are even though they're artificial, they're still intelligent. You can ask them practically anything, and they will have you ready the questions. Well, however percentage of the correct answer is that is still, well, it's still a good answer, and they could provide those answers in a matter of seconds. So I think it's of course it cannot replace all of the job by human. Effect of pengginang sih. Pengginang is full of chin. Okay. Jadi so of course they cannot replace all of the humans can do, but in the long run, I think it will eliminate several of human jobs. So I think that's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster Ayati.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster
Martina.
Martina. Nice to know you. Yeah, it's good perspective. Thank you. And then let's move on to next topic. Okay, let's see. If you know how quickly your boss will replace you if you die, you will pay more attention to your family rather than your job. If you know how quickly your boss will replace you if you die, you will pay more attention to your family rather than your job. Who wants to try?
So to be Toastmaster Stephanie, maybe you could try.
Can I try?
For sure, for sure.
Uh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
So
over to you.
yeah, if I knew that my boss will replace me, can I see the question? Replace me. If I die soon, then I will pay attention to my family rather than my job. So actually, the first time when I entered the job, post my graduation, when the interviewer asked me about what's going to be my focus, can you rate which one do you choose, work, family, love, or other things? Then I will say that jobs is more important, and I say like I want to be one of ambitious woman and become the most loyal person in the company. But when I've been working like for 4 years, then I just realized that actually it's really important to also pay attention to our family. And I feel that it's since if we die, then it's so easy, like many people can replace us. So I think that but the love of our family nurture us in very good way. No, I mean nurture us till even we lack of something. But for our boss, they have some measurements like KPI for us to be followed. So yeah, I agree with the statement. And actually I'm still loyal to my boss currently. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prospect Toastmaster Tiffany. I remember yesterday I read quotes. Don't fall in love with your company, just fall in love with your job. So every day we go to office, we work for our family. So we need to divide our focus and hit our family and its time and hit our job and in this company. So make it proportional. Good job. Okay, let's move on to next. Maybe it would be last topic. Yeah. Do you think for okay, Toastmaster soon to be Toastmaster Wiguna? Yeah. Do you think 4-day working week is a good idea? Do you think 4-day working week is a good idea? Over to you, soon to be Toastmaster Wiguna.
Okay, thank you for the topic that has given to me. I really think that 4 week is really suitable day for us for work because lately I've been really stressed out. I've been moved to Jakarta since like 2 years ago, and I just having my worst mobile to work because it's so stressful in Jakarta to have this transportations. And 4 days is, I think, this is the perfect time because we will have more time for us to really take care of ourselves, so that we can really improve our job, our works, and also I think 4 days is healthier in our environment because there's no more many mobile and carbon monoxide in the street, and we stop like producing bad for our environments and so like that. And we also have the time for us to keep in touch with our family, which means that can improving our mental health. So we need to really hit not only the main aspect about our job, but also balancing it out with our personal life. So for days, I really hope that Minister of Finance will eventually make it as make it real, and I really hope at least we have 2 days to work from home rather than just only 1 day's work from home like we have right now. Is this time is ticking or it's stopped? Because I have time.
Okay, thank you so much, soon to be Toastmaster Wiguna, for sharing us your
so
perspective. After you talk here, maybe we can recommend to our boss only 4 days, for war, yeah, only 4 days to productivity. Okay, thank you so much for everyone for who already tried the table topic session, and I hope it would be it would be your way to train and enhance your public speaking in English. So that's all from me as table topic master, and I would like to give control to Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Medi.
Yay! Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ayas, for leading our table topic session. It means a lot for us because we got short of people to take the table topic master role, and you guided the session very, very well. You you talk with every speaker after their speech, and I think that's a very appreciated thing to do. Thank you so much, Professor Ayas, and also thank you so much for everyone who participated in the table topic session. I know we have very limited time due to the very crowded agenda. But if you guys don't get the chance to talk today, right now, you will have the chance every week. Next week you may have, no, next week you're going to have an exercise. Okay, so in the next 2 weeks, or we may say fortnight means 2 weeks, you may have your chance to speak again. Thank you so much, everyone. And now we are ready to embark on last agenda, which is the evaluation session that will be led by our evaluator. But not evaluator, but GE. But I think we have to take. Should we? Seems like everyone still present. I'm afraid that after this, people will have to go home. So everyone, please turn on your cameras to the Toastmaster Ines, to the Toastmaster. Udah ya? Oh yes, Toastmaster kita. Our Toastmaster wonderful. Your name is very beautiful. It's like a convenience store name. It's like the famous actress. Siapa? Lulu Tobing. Oh my God, we have no. Generation. I'm sorry, guys. I bet you know Carol Bramaster. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay.
The camera. So begitu bahasa Ines. Brother Adila, you really good. Christina, yes, that I take a picture of you. Yes, Asmina. We and you. Yeah.
Saya take picture-nya, Kak.
Ya, gitu. Yaudah kita kumpul aja di tempatnya.
Ya deh ya, boleh.
Jadi kayak
Ini serem banget tau gak sih? Ya Allah, ya Allah, ya Allah.
aku udah berdiri.
Aku nutupin muka Pak Badar izin ya Pak.
Pak Badar diajak aja. Ya.
Okay, everyone, give us your best
Jadi
smile,
kita like
please. Yeah. We will take the picture on 3.
Nah,
Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right, we'll take one more. 1, 2.
Maybe with the W pose for workers.
For everyone that can pose, please pose with the W as Toastmaster Akan has demonstrated. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right, done. Thank you very much.
so much, Aki, for taking the picture, and thank you everyone for turning on your camera. And now we are ready to enter our evaluation session that will be led by our GE, Toastmaster Dita. The stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Medica, and back to me again, everyone, as the GE. First of all, I would like to confirm, am I audible? Because I think I have some kind of...
Okay, can hear you.
Okay, so welcome to the evaluation session. And I think previously we have two prepared speakers, which are Toastmaster Irene and also Toastmaster An. So we will hear the evaluation from each of the personal evaluators. So I think the first one is going to be Toastmaster Medica to evaluate Toastmaster Irene. Are you ready? Toastmaster Medica? Okay. So everyone, please welcome Toastmaster Medica.
The evaluator. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to Toastmaster Irene, Oh, her speech very, very well. This is her first speech after several hiatus months, I guess. And finally, she mastered her courage and she did no doubt to deliver her speech. I have three main things that I want to comment on her speech today. The first is the things that I love. Second is the thing that she may want to improve. And lastly, the things that I want to challenge her to do in the future. The first thing is the things that I love about Toastmaster Irene's speech today. First, she is very, very well dressed. If you remember, she wears this beautiful green basic dress, and I think that's a good sign of public speaking. Public speaking requires you to look presentable, and she did that very good today. The second thing is that she interacted with the audiences by asking questions for both offline and online attendees. And I think that is a very good thing because she wanted to engage to her audience. The third thing is, I really love how the topic is very relatable to us. Coming to 25 or 26 age, you may realize that you are not walking the path yet that you wanted before. And that kind of topic is very relatable. Hence, she created a lot of beautiful quotes along her speech that are worth taking notes for. And then I love how she did her eye contact for both online and offline attendees. I think that is very challenging in this hybrid setting because you have to play your eyes back and forth in between the stage and also on the camera over there. But she executed it very, very well. And then I love how she managed to portray her expression or her emotion through the speech by expressing several words. For example, when she wanted to say that she is very happy, she stressed the word that makes her happy, and that showed how emotionally well managed her speeches. And I think it's a very good thing based on besides smile or perhaps body language with your hand, the way you use your tone in your speech is a good way to show your emotion. And then her body language is also good, and she used the word of the day in her speech. However, there are several things that I want her to improve. I think she had a quite low volume in her speech because she is nervous, I think. And then there are several mispronunciation or misgrammar, but in verbal speech, it's not. Yeah, I think it's okay to do that. And then I think she kind of buys sometimes at the end of the speech, but I don't know whether it's true or not. The last thing I want her to do in her next speech, just go slow. Imagine your speech not as a pathway speech, but as you telling us your story. In that way, you will be more, easygoing, and your volume will be up, and you will have a good speech. I think that's all. Thank you, everyone.
Please, everyone, give a round of applause to Toastmaster Medica as the personal evaluator for Toastmaster Irene. Thank you very much for the evaluation, a wonderful evaluation. So we have wonderful speech, also a wonderful evaluation. So thank you very much. And then the next one will be Toastmaster Martina Senja, Toastmaster Anja, as the evaluator for Toastmaster Aan. So to Toastmaster Anja, are you ready?
Wait.
All right. We will wait for you. No worries. Okay, so are you ready now?
Wait.
Okay, so Toastmaster Anja, the stage is yours.
Thank you so much, for Madam GE. We can still make it despite her tight agenda this evening. Thank you so much. And let's give a round of applause as well for Toastmaster Aan to finally deliver her speech. Since when did the last time you deliver your speech?
5 years ago.
5 years ago. Oh my God.
I guess 2 years ago, Kak.
So here is very hesitant because I think she is so much of a perfectionist. And because she wants to perform this speech as perfect as she can. And she actually delivered it so well because I see that she was when she was delivering her speech, she was very fluent. You can see the excitement in her eyes, like her eyes would blink in this kind of way to say something about the things that she believed in, which is new networking means that it will open endless possibilities, that there are a lot of things that you can achieve from the smallest things that you did. So what I like about her speech is, I've mentioned several before. The first one is her fluency, and I think she began her speech in a good engagement because she asked the audience the relevant question to her topics, and however, I see several things that Toastmaster Aan could improve, but disclaimer, I know that deliver a speech in a hybrid format is difficult because you can only convey so much emotion, so much gestures through the screen. Therefore, I think in a hybrid settings, in the online settings, you need to have bigger movements, bigger expressions. And I see that even though she is quite fluent in several of her section, however, I see a couple of times that we can actually realize that she was reading her speech. So I think it is something that could be improved in the future. And on a side note, I really love your speech. And for your next challenge, I would like you to deliver your speech. And please do not wait another 2 years to do this. Please, if you can deliver your speech about these networkings that you have done. You could present one topics, for example, your experience in the G20 or the Asian Chairmanship meeting as well. I think that's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster Rita.
Yay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Anja. Please give a round of applause also to Toastmaster Anja, everyone. Thank you very much for the amazing evaluation for Toastmaster Aan. So everyone, those are the personal evaluators for our members. So only members who deliver the prepared speeches will be evaluated personally by our evaluator. So let's join as a member, okay? So the next one, I think it's time to go for the general evaluation, and I think for all speeches, yeah, both for the prepared speakers and also for the table topic speakers. So I think let's start with the grammarian to Toastmaster Akara. The screen is yours.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. And I hereby, as the grammarian, would like to deliver my reports, and I would share my screen in a little bit. Please wait for a few moments. All right, so here are my reports, everybody. For the word of the day counts, almost everybody used the word of the day, which makes me very proud with all of the speakers today. So congratulations for everyone who used the word of the day. And for everyone who didn't use the word of the day, it's totally all right. You can always join our next meetings and learn new words in our next meetings, okay? All right, so here are my main notes for this week's meeting, the grammar misuses. This is the most exciting part of becoming the grammarian. So, architecture or architect. As we can see, both of these words are nouns, but they are different nouns. They may sound similar, but they mean different things. So architecture, when we think about architecture, we think about buildings, the designs of the buildings. While when we think about an architect, it's the person who does architectural work. So even though both of these are nouns, we have to be able to differentiate which nouns means which one. So architecture itself means the noun that describes like the design of the building and stuff, while the architect means the person who does architectural work. So when we want to say, I want to become an architecture or I want to become an architect, it should be that because I is a person, we are talking about ourselves as a person, we should take this one as the correct one. I want to become an architect. I want to become a person who designs buildings. While if we want to use architecture, it's more of maybe an example sentence would be, I really love the architecture of Gedung Juanda 1 building at Kementerian Keuangan. All right, let's move on to our next point. Our dreams must not come true. This is actually very sad if this sentence means what it means. Our dreams must not come true, because this means that our dreams are impossible to come true. There is no way that our dreams would ever come true when we use must not. So maybe we have to review the difference between must not and don't have to. Here we can see that must not or mustn't, it means that it is prohibited, it is not allowed, it is impossible, and it is important that you do not do something. While don't have to means there is no obligation, you are not required to do something, especially if you don't want to, and there is a possibility that you do it or you don't. So if you say you must not drink that, it means that you are not allowed to drink that. But if you say you don't have to drink that, you can if you want to, or if you do not want to, you don't have to. You don't have to drink it. When it comes to this sentence, our dreams must not come true, it means that there is no way that our dreams would come true. But when we convert it to our dreams don't have to come true. So let me just don't have to. So instead of must not, we use don't have to make it like less sinister, because yeah, we would like our dreams to come true, but sometimes it doesn't. So our dreams don't have to come true. Okay, let's move on to our next one. She helped me reviewing my notes. So I don't exactly remember what grammar point this is, but there is just something weird about this part.
Karena udah pas.
Because yeah, because this part is past tense. She helped with the ed there. So this shouldn't be reviewing, because we use reviewing only to talk about the continuous tenses. So this we should just erase this part and just say she helped me review my notes, or she helped me review my essay, she helped me review my work. So we don't need to add the ing there. And this last part is the mistake on our part and excos of this meeting. So if you may have noticed in one of the questions of our table topics is that we wrote, why do you think are some long-term effects of AI replacing human jobs? When we use why, obviously, we are asking for a reason. We are asking for your reasoning. But what the question means, as Toastmaster Aan has clarified in the chat box, this should be what? Because we are asking, what do you think are some long-term effects of AI replacing human jobs? So we are asking about your opinions on what could possibly happen with AI replacing human jobs. It just comes to our reviewing of the question words here, just to clarify that when we use who, it's to ask about a person. When we use where, it's to ask about a place. When is to ask about time. Why is to ask about reasoning. What is to ask about specific things or objects. which is to ask about choices, and how is to act about the way, manner, or form that people do something. Okay, that's all from you guys. Hopefully that we can all learn something. I for sure did learn something from this meeting and from all of the times I previously became grammarian. So very good job, everyone. Hopefully you guys will be able to join our next meeting so that we can all learn together for some more grammar notes. Okay, I'll give the control back to Toastmaster Adita. Thank you very much, everybody, for listening to me.
Okay, everyone, please don't be afraid to give a loud applause for our grammarian because he's always doing it well, really well. So it's more like a grammar class than an evaluation, right? So thank you very much, Toastmaster Akara, for the thorough evaluation of the grammar used in our session today. And the next is going to be the counter report. So to Toastmaster Aan, the screen is yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmasters Dita, for the opportunity. So hi, everyone. So we have 5 speakers, and I would like to share some notes based on my observation. Our first speaker, Toastmaster Dita, mentioned two and also 1 repetitive words, which is like, and soon to be Toastmaster Aldila or soon to be Toastmaster Inas, 1 and 1 repetitive word, I mean. Toastmaster Anja, no filler words, no long pauses, and no repetitive words. So congratulations to Toastmaster Anja. Soon to be Toastmaster Stephanie, 6 and no repetitive words. And last but not least, soon to be Toastmaster Wiguna, 2 and no long pauses and no repetitive words. That's all my reports, and back to you, Toastmaster Gita.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Aan, for delivering your amazing report. And I know how hard it is to pay attention to all of the speeches and also try to find, the filler words in every speech. So thank you very much for doing a great job. I think everyone, don't forget to cast your votes through the poll, I think, or I don't know if it is still available or not, but don't forget to cast your vote for the best speaker for today. And what about the timer report to Toastmaster Anja? Do you need to report the time usage of our speakers?
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Dita. I'm sorry we are preoccupied with snacking here. So here is my timesheet. So as you can see, we have a full house of session today. Usually the rows will only be filled by double tap session, but today we have 2 prepared speaker, we have 5 double tap speaker, and we have 2 evaluators as well. And all of us who speak today is eligible to be voted. Yay! Everyone deliver their speech in accordance of their time, and don't forget to cast your vote through the polling menu in the Zoom. I think that's all for me. Back to you, Toastmaster Dita.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Anja. So all of us are eligible to be voted. So everyone, please don't forget to cast your vote if you haven't. And let me deliver my general evaluation for today. I think our meeting today is really wonderful because I think we're getting better at handling the hybrid meetings, right? So hats off to all of the experts for managing this meeting every week. Thank you very much. And also we have 2 prepared speeches today, which is wonderful because it's been ages, I think, since the last time we have prepared speakers in our club. So thank you very much. And I think it's a great opportunity for the non-members, for the soon-to-be Toastmasters, to see how members of Toastmasters can deliver their speech and also get evaluated and also improve themselves through the journey in Toastmasters. Also, personal evaluators and also all role takers delivered their job wonderfully. So thank you very much. And we have no people double role taking for today. So thank you very much to our VP of education, I think. And also to Toastmaster Ayashi for helping us today as a TTM. Thank you very much for visiting and also taking role. as for the improvement, I think we started a little bit late. I kind of forget in what time Medica opened the meeting, but I think it's a little bit late. Though it's not that late, right? But also, I think we're going to end this meeting a little bit late too. And I love to see how active all of the people here, our participants here, because many people are taking their chances previously, right? Usually it's really hard for the TTM to point people, to find the next speakers. But today, I think people were taking their chances. So thank you very much. And also congratulations, especially for the first timer, because we know that it's not that easy for most people to start speaking here in Toastmasters Club. And also, I would like to appreciate the use of the slides for the table topics sessions. So thank you very much to Toastmaster ISC and also to Toastmaster Aan for preparing the questions. And I love how you use the slides and also the news headlines for the triggers or for the question in our table topic sessions. And I think one more improvement is that perhaps we can use some kind of agenda, especially when we have this kind of prepared speeches, because it will be easier for the newcomers to understand about the flow of our meeting. So I think that's all. And thank you very much for all people who have been here until almost the end of our session today. So I think yeah, you're welcome, Toastmaster Ayashi. Thank you very much. And back to you, Toastmaster Medica.
Yay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dita and her team, and also from the evaluators for delivering your report very, very well. And we are reaching the end of our meeting. We are going to hear today's accolades, the best prepared speaker, the best topic speaker, and also the best evaluator. That will be announced by none other than our ballot counter, Toastmaster Aileen. Toastmaster Aileen is going to the stage. Yeah, sama dong biar offline-nya berasa.
Okay, so everyone, please do your drum roll. We will announce for the first speaker, which is best prepared speaker for today. It is drum. Do you hear us?
Do you feel bosan menang?
Oh, kenapa Kak Met? Oh, I'm so sorry, I couldn't hear you, Kak Iren.
You were the best. You are the speaker. You are the best. Yes.
Oh, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Kak Iren.
Okay, so I will make louder.
Okay.
And after this, oh my god. Do we know?
Yes.
And right now, I will announce for the best double topic speaker, but I think they are in the same presentation.
Okay.
So maybe
Tie.
we will announce for two people, double topic speakers, because the votes are same. And it is best double topic speakers for today is for 2%. It is Toastmaster Dita and soon to be Toastmaster Wiguna. Yeah.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Yay.
Wow, thank you so much. Surprising.
You're welcome.
Your first time? It's first time?
Yes, it is. Wow, on your first time.
Great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congrats untuk Toastmaster Wiguna.
Thank
Thank you so much, guys.
Puasa ya semua ya? Puasa juga ya? The best of today is
Thank you so much for loving me, everyone. I
Okay,
appreciate it.
guys, thank you so much for
Bye,
voting
everyone.
for the speakers today. And I think that's all from this ballot counter. if you want to be the best speakers, you need to go yeah, next week.
Yes,
We will definitely. Okay, thank you back again to our
Toastmaster of the meeting.
Taskmaster of the meeting, Taskmaster baby.
Yay.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster, for your job as the director. And now we then balikin the last section of the meeting, which is the hosting. So me as the Toastmaster of the meeting and also as the president, I'm going to close the meeting. But before I close the meeting, I want to give a chance to our Toastmaster here, Toastmaster Ayas, to promote his club meeting. Toastmaster Ayas, are you still here? Hi, Toastmaster Ayas. Okay, I think Mr. Ayas is not here. I think we ask our first timer testimony. So yeah, not sitting here, everybody. Not sitting up in it. I think while sitting, okay. Okay, so to be Toastmaster Stephanie, as our first timer, what do you say about our meeting?
I think this Toastmaster is very helping people to speak, and I really want to join because I think I've been, even to speak Indonesia, I feel nervous. So I hope that I can interact more with you guys.
Yes, please do come every Friday. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Stephanie and Toastmaster Wigna. What do you say about our meeting?
Yeah, I'm really amazed with Toastmasters in MoF because it's really well organized. I didn't know that it will be this smooth and no like waiting for so long for having any change to speak and listening to nonsense speakers like something like that. And it really helped me so much, and I really would to join.
Yay! Looking forward.
You guys to go again.
Yes. Hopefully we would see you every week. And then Toastmaster Ayas is back. So Toastmaster Ayas, please promote your meeting to everyone here so that we can visit your Toastmasters meeting.
Hello everyone. Before that, I would like to say thank you very much for MoF for having me. I really enjoy this meeting. It's really delightful meeting. And for soon to be Toastmaster Stephanie and soon to be Toastmaster Wiguna, I highly recommend to join MoF as soon as possible because you will find the true you. Yeah. And for your information, I would like to introduce our club. Ours is Pediatric Crypto Toastmaster Club, and we hold meeting every Monday at 4 until 5 p.m. Yeah, 4 until 5:30 p.m. online meeting. So if you want to join and take some role, don't hesitate to contact me or chat our Instagram. Thank you very much, and see you next Monday.
Yay! Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ayas. If you can put your club Instagram at the chat box, or I can WhatsApp you later so that I can share your club's meeting details in our club WhatsApp group. Okay, so I think that would be it, everyone. I have a very important announcement to make. Next week we're not going to have our weekly meeting as usual, but instead we're going to have an educational session where there will be several panels talking about higher education. I forgot the particular title, but we're going to talk about how perhaps for some people civil servants, but it applies for everyone. Intinya adalah for you to pursue higher degree abroad, especially. So it will be fun and fruitful and exhaustive, I guess, and it's still at the same schedule, Friday from 5 to 6:30 p.m., but we're not going to have this kind of setting. You will hear several people sharing their experiences, and I hope that it would inspire us to continue our study. For further information, please stay tuned on our Instagram. Don't forget to follow our Instagram. And I wish you a very good weekend. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you very much, everyone, especially Toastmaster Ayas for helping us in the last minute.
Pleasure.
The best.
Udah
Thank
putus
you,
asa banget.
everyone.
Tapi Toastmaster Ayas
Thank you,
membantu.
Toastmaster
Thank you so
Ayas,
much.
for helping.